is when you inject biomaterial, you know that the body will react. And what do you, we want to see least or no inflammatory response at injection site, because that will determine what's happening. It could become regenerative scaffold and help generate the new tissue, new healthier tissue. Or it can create immune response, or it can create unwanted fibrosis. But what we want for innovative and regenerative scaffold is we want it to come this way, through non-inflammatory or anti-inflammation, so we get healthier of tissue regeneration. And that polynucleotide has a great advantage because it has a greater biocompatibility to interact with the host cells. Remember, it's a nucleotide, so it has a distinct properties. And also, when we look at the scaffold, the PN, the scaffold is like a nature. If you look at the scaffold, the PN is hexagon and pentagon, and these structures you only see in the nature. So it's a biodegradable products, non-toxic to the cells. It has superior porosity that it can transfer this channel. You can transfer the water, transfer the nutrients, so the cell will get better in terms of food and supply and everything. And then it also has superior mechanical strength. So the structure is stable. So that's why you get prolonged effect with the PN, and also hydrophilics and loving. And that scaffold is important because the scaffold is like a docking point that there's a growth substrate to regenerate here. So it's like artificial platform, temporary support, repair, and enhance the performance of structures. So you can create the new soft tissue augmentations. So that's why PN, I put it here, it's bioregenerative scaffold. It's not just, we use for skin glow. We have changed the idea, look at the great properties, unique properties of the products. And because of PN scaffold structures, it also activates the fibroblast mechanotransduction. We know that when we age, our skin, we got fragmented and shorter collagens. So there's reduced attachment point for the fibroblast. The cell shrink, the cell lost mechanical stimulation, and you get less production of collagen. And with the PN scaffold, it's super small. It's really, really small. It's only 3 to 5 micrometers. It's less. It's smaller than the fibroblast. So the fibroblast can potentially attach to the scaffold. So that's why it helps to enhance scaffold in extracellular matrix. So it facilitates fibroblast attachment and stimulate fibroblast mechanotransductions. And it helps to reverse a proper physiologic functionality of the fibroblast. And that's why you get more collagen synthesis and you get regenerative effect of the cells. It's right here. It just complete the pillars of the regenerative scaffold, regenerative aesthetic. So looking at the mechanism of actions, as mentioned earlier, two important mechanism of actions of polynucleotide is regeneration and anti-inflammations. So basically, because it's nucleotide, so it can regulate the gene expressions and all the cellular process. It can activate specific genes which is involved in cell regrowth. And it also can stimulate the production of the growth factors, which will also promote the collagen synthesis and improve the skin texture, improve skin regenerations. It also has can moderate the cellular process, enhance fibroblast activities, and also can promote the cellular regenerations. There's 3 mechanisms of actions. The main mechanism are A2A receptor stimulation. It activates the A2A receptor with anti-inflammation and also activation of growth factors. So we create more of EGF, angiopoietin, and angiogenesis. So there's enhance the blood flow, the enhanced oxygen delivered to the tissue. So you get proliferation of the cell, you get restoration of extracellular matrix. So it can promote the healing and also help to regenerate the cells. And basically, this is the most important mechanism of actions of the product. And also act on the salvage pathway. We know the salvage pathway is to recycle the nucleotide, repair the damaged nucleotide. And it has ability to recycle nucleotide. So when the cell are damaged or the cell are aged, and this actually provide a fundamental metabolic function to help cell to replicate, help cell to repair. So that will have more cellular proliferations when the cell is under stress or damaged or even in aged cells. It also works on the ERK-P3K and ACT signaling pathway, which we know that this signaling pathway is so important in the regenerative process. So that's why the PN will help to proliferate the cell and regenerate the cell with improvement in tissue repair and regenerations. It helps in homeostasis of the cell, repair, promote proliferations. And for epidermis, for keratinocytes, it helps to, in the process, wound healing and tissue regeneration. Not including it help in skin rejuvenation by promoting more of the healthy extracellular matrix, healthy collagen, healthy elastin, together with produce more of the growth factors and cytokine, which will improve the skin quality, appearance, and human other growth factors. We also help to repair the ECM. And besides that, it also have adipose tissue moderation. It's not only the cells, it's not only epidermis that we are just talking about, but it also has effect on fat. PDRNs has a browning or white to brown adipose differentiation. So there's something going on in the cells. It reduces lipid accumulation, increase the browning markers, decrease whitening marker, and decrease metabolic effects, increase oxygen consumption. So in the fat cell, working better, is working better. And there's a clinical applications. If you look into the literature, tons of applications have been used for a long, long time, for over the decades. Use it to reduce inflammation, stimulate collagen production, improve skin elasticity, improve skin texture, reduce wrinkle depth, enhance facial appearance, promote hair growth, improvement in appearance of scar, and even the atrophic scar, which just recently reported. So we use it not only in aesthetic, like inflamed dermatitis, like rosacea, dry skin, seborrheic dermatitis, and that's so-called hyperpigmentation. But we also wrinkle, but we also use it for scar, like striae, atrophic scar, keloids, burn, wound, and ulcers. And I can't put it to here. So many publications of the great poverty of regenerations that is not only help in dermatology in terms of regeneration, the revitalization, and inflammation, but also use it in surgery. Use it to help the flap. I'm doing surgery, and this is so helpful. And it helps in terms of the healing. It helps in a chronic wound. It helps in bed sore. It helps in diabetic foot ulcers. So it's really helpful for the wound healing and scar and ulcers, and chronic ulcers. Well, when we look at potential of this regenerative effect, I'll come across